Hey,
Hey, so, how have you been?
tired.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. What have you been up to?
Just working pretty much. I'm in my last semester right now, so I'm trying to get everything finished up while getting ready to enter our flourishing workforce. So I'm basically either doing homework or working at one of my jobs every waking second.
You have multiple jobs?
Yep.
Why did you do that?
Son, you have to have money. You can't not work. It just has to be done. I know it's not ideal, but neither is being homeless, which you will be if you don't make your rent. You know? I'm sorry, but right now you just don't really have a choice.
I had to do it, so I did it, you know?
Yeah. And that made you feel powerless?
Well, duh, but it's kind of just being poor in general.
I guess so. So you went and got some jobs?
Yeah, it took me way longer than I expected to. I dedicated a couple weeks to literally just applying wherever I could. I'm talking restaurants, retail, cleaning services, like gas stations, like you name it. I could get literally nobody to reply. I swear some businesses don't even look at their online applications, dude. Anyways, I got fed up pretty quickly with the online application process. And so eventually I just started cold calling businesses. And I got a hold of this bookstore, Bliss, and I started literally as soon as they would let me.
A bookstore? What do you do there?
It's hard to define because I've done a ton of little tasks. It varies from handyman to desk work to shelf stocker to cleaner, depending on the day, you know? I've had days where I'm just up at the desk registering new books into the system, checking out customers, that type of jazz. I've had other days where I've stocked and lined up books all day, sorted through the inventory from the back. Sometimes the majority of my shift is just straight up dusting and sweeping floors. Every now and then, I'd spend a day just hanging up lights, moving stuff around. Just a bunch of small things, a bit of a learning curve here and there, but nothing I was doing was too complicated, you know?
And what about the other jobs?
Well, I already had an internship on campus, so thankfully, no looking on that front.
Thank God, I would have lost my mind. For that job, I'm basically going around and searching for potential stories around campus, and then we have a little meeting, I go pitch the ideas, and I go film short videos about whichever idea is greenlit. Some days I'm off filming for live events. Some days I'll edit a video that's already been filmed by some other crew. Some days, I'll have a whole crew filming me for a video that I'm putting together.
So is it just like a dip and dive sort of situation?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go through it again, just so you know that as much as you already did, you would have to loop it all the way through.
That is definitely not what I did.
Some days, I'll walk around for literal hours just to try and plan out shots for a video. I'm not gonna lie, that job is tiring, but it's at least related to my major, so even on the days where I'm drained, I know it's worth it, you know? It's something.
I think I'm about halfway done. I'm gonna have to take this home and finish. Ooh.
So, 2 jobs?
I mean, as far as the IRS is concerned, yeah.
After the job application fiasco, I figured there was no shot of getting hired by another business anytime soon. So I started putting together some odd jobs, doing whatever I could to make ends meet. I did a ton of house calls for literally anything available. I've cleaned just about everything you could find in a house outside of people. Oh, and dog and cat sat. I tried delivering food, which was just a joy. I tried freelance taxi work, which honestly, insanely awkward depending on the person that you get. I painted too. So, yeah.
Yeah, jobs.
Wow.
Technically 4 jobs if you count my 4-year unpaid internship up at the school.
I wouldn't call it unpaid. You're definitely paying for it.
Not yet. That is a future Carson issue.
So, how are your grades?
Fine. Like, do I turn in every single assignment? No. But do I have all A's? Hell no. But I have all A's and B's, and I am not losing any scholarships because of grades, so I'm set.
That's good. I was just curious because I know there's a good amount of research that suggests that if you work 15 hours a week and you're also a full-time student, that you can actually see a decrease in your
I
GPA.
think actually 20 hours per week, and the decrease ramps up even more after 28.
Big stat guy, are we?
Shut up.
So how was the transition to the bookstore?
Job-wise, it wasn't hard to learn. Like, the owners are good about laying out tasks in front of you pretty clearly, and my coworkers were pretty good at filling in the gaps where they didn't lay it out clearly.
I think that's some things. She has some lights she wanted you to put up. So first, go find her, and she'll tell you what she wants you to do. If she's not ready for you at this point, then I'll find something for you.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh. I don't know where he put it. I don't know why I didn't think you I knew you were here today. I didn't know if you were working today.
I'm working.
Are these sticky things? I think that might be sticky things. Yes.
Maybe that might be what Pat's trying to do. I'm not entirely sure. I might try to find because I'm not sure. What else? I'm kind of lawyering at this point. I'm just walking in circles. Do you want to come check on the lights? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It didn't reach quite as far as I
Yeah,
thought because I
that's-
underestimated how far the plug-in was away, but
Yeah, no,
pretty
that's fine.
close. Pretty damn close.
And like I said, there's another 33 feet coming.
Got some shelving to do, and
the kids' books.
there's some on the gray cart, and I'm not sure what they are. I didn't look at them. And then general sweep of the store would be good.
Okay.
That would be helpful.
Okay.
So
You're gonna double up when the other one comes?
that's my guess. Yeah, because yes, that's my guess.
Okay. You cool with it though? Is it
Yeah,
off?
cool with it.
The jobs in and of themselves, they really weren't that bad at first.
At first?
Well, dude, I was swamped.
3 jobs in and of itself is more than enough to fill up a full week for me. But I don't have just 3 jobs. I'm a student first. you know, in theory, at least. And that takes up just as much, actually probably more of my time and the vast, vast majority of my anxiety while we're at it. It's sustainable in the short term, that type of schedule, but the weight of a packed work schedule compounds so fast when you're in college, and you don't always get the opportunity to rest. And honestly, at least in my experience, when you're that busy, rest doesn't do that much for you anymore. All non-work in your life starts to feel impossible, and it's like every aspect of self-care is just chucked out the window, and there's really not much you can do about it. Don't get me wrong, I've tried like hell to get a normal life going. I've tried everything in the book as far as, you know, self-help and self-care stuff goes. I tried working out for a while because I heard it makes you want to die a little bit less. It didn't. And I see all the time that spending time with people will make you feel better. Spending time with people will uplift you. It'll give you energy, all that shit. And I usually love people, you know. I love the idea of hanging out with people. But now it's like, even on the rare occasions where I can find some free time to spend on them, I have nothing left to give them. I have nothing left to give anybody. My brain is fully sapped, and I was just constantly annoyed with everyone. Conversation was just dead. It was so isolating. I couldn't even disconnect getting food. The stress is omni-fucking present. Oh, and I tried meditation too. I felt so douchey. I felt so douchey. I did like the quiet though. I really did try, but there's only so much effort you can direct towards little things, you know?
And I see that coming up everywhere. I see it in my schoolwork. I see it in my coworkers. Like, I think everybody's just in that mindset right now, you know? We're all just trying to get through it.
Hello?
Hey! How do you feel on average after the end of your work week?
Honestly, stressed. I feel like I don't have the energy to carry on a decent conversation.
I'm kind of tired all the time.
What was the motivation behind getting your, let's call them secondary jobs?
Basically my family. Just have it as like a balance to balance me out to make sure I have enough money for myself.
If I wanted more than ramen to eat for the month, I would have to have another job.
Have you noticed an impact on personal time management?
I would say that I have very limited free time.
I have to be very careful with how I use my time.
It's super stressful to try to do all that, all my personal stuff.
Has it taken a hit on you socially?
Socially,
I have had to learn how to say no to social life stuff.
I have to sit there in a car before a party and literally like pray, like, God, give me a happy heart.
all of my friends are from class or are from work.
I can't just be like, cool, let's do this, you know, because more times than not, I'm really not free.
I don't have friends, I don't have a life. My girls are always like, Mom, we need to get you friends. I'm like, you guys are my friends. They're like, no, we really need you friends.
Yeah.
And you will leave us alone. So I don't really have being kind, no. I don't know what that is.
They're online or I don't talk to them.
Do you have a specific aspect of one of your jobs that you want to complain about? Now's your time.
Ooh. Walmart treats their employees like crap.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up on the meditation though, and I definitely wouldn't call self-care little, but I understand what you're saying. So where are you right now with your jobs?
Well, just job now. I covered the last month of my rent, so I don't really have any need for side hustling job type of thingies. And the bookstore. Oh.
I'm just tired. I want that shit to be done, dude. Yeah. I want it to be done so bad. Oh, hold up. Hello? Hey. Yeah. No, yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. Yeah. You too. Okay, bye-bye. Dude, I just got fired.
Oh, when was that?
About a week ago?
Week ago! Sorry. What happened?
I lost the best thing that's ever happened to me. Adderall.
Dude.
You don't understand. 2 weeks without Adderall for me is 2 weeks without focus. And 2 weeks without focus is borderline academic and financial suicide. It's not just that, like, I can't sit still and do homework. I was straight up forgetting shifts and assignments. The first shift I forgot at the bookstore was the Saturday of spring break. I was up at the school, chipping away at homework, like the time-blind little dumbass that I am, as my shift was just gradually progressing. Had no clue whatsoever. And then this last week, I had this dining video for my internship that I had to finish up like that day. And I didn't remember that I also had a shift at the bookstore until I was done with the video, which conveniently finished as soon as my bookstore shift would have ended. And 2 no-call, no-shows was enough for them to get rid of me.
I'm curious about something, and I don't mean to put any words in your mouth, so please correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
It seems as though you harbor a resentment towards your work. Is that at all true?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think you have to.
But not towards my coworkers or management or anything like that. Not even the businesses, really. Real talk, like, even on the week that I got fired, owners of the bookstore were entirely justified in firing me. Entirely justified. I mean, I had 2 no-call, no-shows. I think that alone is gonna get you fired just about everywhere. And even the higher-ups of my internship also entirely justified in expecting me to finish up a video that day. I knew the deadline 2 weeks in advance. My brain just couldn't plan properly. That's not on them. It'd be childish to blame either of them. And I like school too. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't frustrate the hell out of me from time to time. But learning and refining new skills has to suck if you want to truly learn them. I know that. I understand that. The odd jobs, I might kind of resent. I don't know why I'm trying to act like I kind of like them. The odd jobs fucking sucked. They were so bad. But the tasks in and of themselves, driving around and getting people food, driving people around and dropping them off, cleaning, making beds, I don't hate that in and of itself. I don't have a huge issue with any one job, genuinely. I'm upset that I don't have enough time to enjoy it. It's always this, then that, then this, then that, then this, then that, and there is so little time to stop and take a breath. And I'm mad because so many of my friends are in the same place. So many. And I'm even more pissed because I don't know who or what I'm supposed to be mad at. You know, I used to just think it was the college. I was frustrated the college has gotten so expensive and, you know, they seem like the obvious culprit. But Oklahoma has cut its funding for higher education by like 30% since 2010. So even they don't really have a choice. I don't know. I don't know who has made it this hard. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I just know that something is broken.
It's actually been cut by 39%, at least as of 2023.
You're a big stat guy, are we?
Well, I don't know either. Things are weird right now. I can help you if you're hungry, though. You want something to eat?
I do.
Hello?
Hey, son, I was just thinking about you. How are you doing?
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Well, I was just calling to see if you've given any more thought to what you're doing after graduation. Your dad and I were talking about it, and we were just wondering.